Right, let's do this before it starts bloody raining again. Honestly, it has just not stopped raining. This is the third time this week I've come to the yard, tried to ride and had to give up because of the sodding weather. Literally just got in the car to drive here. Bright blue skies, 2 seconds in, pouring down. I'm in actual puddles. It is not the one. So today, I should say, welcome back to my channel. I mean, look. Yes, welcome back to my channel. Today is hopefully going to be a bit of jumping. We haven't jumped in a very, very long time. Excuse me while I just open the tack room. Yeah, I haven't jumped in a very long time. I've been planning to jump for 3 days now and failed each time because of the weather. So I'm going to push off. Right now, I'm going to rush, try and get my tack out, rush to try and get some jumps up, rush to get Harry in, and then try and get over a few before the rain probably starts again. So here we go. Tack. So I was down this morning at about 7 and I have mucked out, not done my hay or water, but a little bit more organised. Thankfully I turned him out with a rug on because otherwise he'd be absolutely drenched now. So small win there, but we'll see how the rest of the day goes. So I'm just heading over to the arena. I'm going to try and put a few jumps up. I don't know if you can see him over there, he's actually out in the field. He is, he's about there. Anyway, over to the arena. So to keep it simple and quick, I did 2 jumps, a cross pull and a barrel, and the cross pull I did a striding pole, which I just did 1, 2, 3 of my strides to make 1 of Harry's canter strides, and this is the little barrel which I'll eventually put up as a spread. So we're all set up and I'm just sculpting my way back down to the field to go and collect Harry. Bless him. We've not been in the school for probably about 3 weeks now, just because I've been away for 10 days and I've spent the last week hacking. The last time we schooled was at the Nationals at Aintree, and today won't be schooling. I'm going to go in there light-hearted, it's supposed to be fun, and just give him a little jump really, just something to break up the hacking, and hopefully prepare him if ever I can get out and go do some bloody cross-country. Had a huge failed attempt on Wednesday night. I packed everything up, loaded Harry up, travelled about 20 minutes down the road. It was beautiful blue skies, and as I arrived it was blowing a gale, the rain was pouring down. You're fucking kidding me. You're kidding me. I just heard thunder. Can we see that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's incoming. Over there, blue sky. Over that way, it's black. So this is going to be a quick one, but it is meant to be light-hearted, easy, break up the hacking routine that we've been doing at the moment, and yeah, just have some fun. So it doesn't need to be a long session. I'm all set up, my tack's ready, the thunder's thundering, but we're gonna go for it. I hate thunder and lightning. Right, I'm off. This wasn't part of the plan. Are you breaking out? Who's done that? Is it you? Was it you? Naughty. Now I've got bloody fencing to fix. Come on, Harry. Run into me, you plonk. Tacked up. The thunder and lightning is real. Harry, still soggy from being out in the field. It's lovely May. Styled it myself. With the help of Harry, obviously. It's backcombed with a bit of mud, you know, just for a bit of volume. And we're ready to go. Look at the enthusiasm. Go on then, Bobbins, let's go. So you're going to have to excuse me just because I'm working on my own with a tripod, so there's not many angles here. But we started off with some cross poles, and he handled them really well. He was forward, enthusiastic, made the odd mistake like there, but generally pretty good. And I always put a ground pole down just to help him with his striding. And this bit here is the worst bit about having to work on your own, is having to do your own pulls, which means getting off every 5 minutes to go and move things around and put fences up, and God forbid he knocks something over and you have to jump back off to rebuild the whole thing for him to kick it back down again. That freeze frame is some kind of magic. Anyway, the poles went up and so did Harry's eagerness. He started to take off like an absolute rocket, flying through the air, leave me behind. So we then moved on to this single barrel, which came as a bit of a surprise when he first started. As you can see, the striding is not particularly good. We've lost the ground pole and he keeps burying himself into it. So I decided the best thing to do was to put a bit of height into the jump and try and back him off it a little bit. So if things are a bit small, Harry has a tendency to try and just run over the top of them, bury himself like he was doing there. So I put a top rail on and we kick off with that one. And there you see, it backed him off. He was a bit slower and he took a longer stride, and then he just starts to get a little bit confident again. But he's definitely jumping a lot nicer. And here we go, having to mount. This is the behind the scenes of what goes on when I'm trying to vlog on my own. And then with another rail again, I think he just jumps this even better. And he felt lovely by the end. Honestly, one of the best sessions I've had in ages. Little boy. Oh, I'm so proud of that. That's the first time I've jumped in over a month, and we've not had a fence down, we've not had a stop, like, clear everything. And I think we actually jumped some of the biggest fences we've probably jumped, particularly with like fillers and spreads and stuff. So the break seems to have done him good, and the weather has held off long enough for me to actually ride. Whee! I didn't get the most footage, but I'm on my own and I'm working off a tripod, so I got what I could. But I'm going to untack now, turn him out, tidy up, and then head back to work the rest of the day before I come back again, bring him in, feed him, hey you. Horses. But it's all worthwhile when you have a session like that. You're very tired now. I'm gonna wipe the snot on my face to show me. My little boy. Oh. Can you stop shoving? Right, we do have to attack now. Come on. Come on, bunny boy. Good boy, come on. Up the field we go. We're all done. Turning him out naked, which I really want to put a rug on him, but it is just too warm. But I know it's about to rain in about 5 minutes. But on the other hand, Harry's now in. Well, he is for the moment. We've got a lot of bad weather coming, and I've caved, and I've decided to start bringing him in on the night. Just because he lost a little bit of weight, if you can see. Just lost a little bit of weight while I was away on holiday. There's not much grass in the field. The ground's quite hard, and he's like scuffing his hocks and he's getting a bit sore. So yeah, he's in. And when it rains hard, he is rugged. I just don't want him getting too cold and then losing any more weight. So we're playing it on the side of caution, but as long as he's happy, it doesn't matter, does it? Come on. And he is happy. He just jumped his little socks off. Yeah, I'm really happy with that session. I can't say I wasn't nervous. I was actually quite nervous jumping. Like I said, I don't think I've jumped for about, well, at least a month. At least a month. And so to go straight in and jump some, I mean, for me, it felt like quite big fences. And I was cantering into my fences, which we all know, if I can, will generally wimp out of and will do a lot of trot jumping. But I did push myself today, put the fences up to a proper height. actually put some fillers in and I actually did some canter jumping, so I'm quite proud of both of us. And he just felt stronger. I think, I know I've complained a lot recently about stood on his lead rope. That serves me right for bloody talking and not paying attention to the horse. But yeah, despite all of my complaining about all the flat work I've been having to do recently and the dressage, which obviously the competition side is lovely, but the day in day out of just flat work and trying to fix issues, I do just find tedious. But he does feel a lot stronger, and again his jumping just felt better, and maybe it's the break, maybe it's the training, maybe it's the fact that he's had a few days off, I don't know, but he felt so good. So yeah, excited to do some more. So I've watched some of the footage back, as you do on the way to the field, and I'm really happy this session. He did really well. I'm really proud of me. I pushed myself, I put the fences up, I put some fillers in, and I canted into my jumps, which are all quite big deals for me. Harry jumped his socks off and did amazing. But if I'm being really critical, I'm overfolding. I'm bending over too far, like over the fence. But thing is like, so all the time I'm jumping, obviously I'm on my own jumping, and I'm like trying to coach myself. So as I'm coming towards the fence, I'm thinking sit up, hold them together, leg on, look over the fence, all them things, and then give with your hands. I'm really bad for like holding on, and I hate to see myself do it, but I do it if I'm being honest. I would pull back on the reins sometimes, and I hate it. So I've been trying really hard to get my hands forward, but because I'm doing that, I then find that I'm like overfolding. I'm like throwing everything forward. I'm like, woo, get it all out there. And yeah, it's just difficult. He's a really long horse, and I feel like if I don't really get forward, I almost feel like I'm getting left behind. And if I'm not forward, then I feel like I'm catching him at the end of the jump. And I'm hoping this is all making sense to you. Essentially what I need a lesson. So I'm going to book a jumping lesson. But in the meantime, if you guys are having similar issues, have conquered similar issues, then let me know. What did you do to stop yourself from overfolding, but also not holding back? Like, it's that balance, isn't it? I don't know, I'm rambling. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna book a lesson, but yeah, I'm gonna go turn my horse out. So if you did enjoy this, I know it's only a short one, it was just a quick catch up. I'm not doing loads at the moment, I'm mostly just hacking and trying to dodge the weather and failing quite often at dodging the weather. So I just thought this would be a little catch up. You can see what we're doing. The more interesting part of our week that you'd probably be interested in watching. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, all the fun stuff, all the bits that I love. And let me know what you're thinking, let me know what you're up to, let me know how you fixed your jumping technique. And yeah, we will see you next time. Bye.